Here, Big Mo. I'm gonna do a good old DK $20 entry fee, $15 million total prizes, 2 million the first, 1 million the second. Over here, $20 entry. So we're pushing it in. Do a nice little best ball draft for all you guys. So you can see how we are now. Right now, we're still waiting for three more people. And on the rankings right now, up to date ADPs, they still got Chase number one, Barkley number two, Jefferson three, and then you got Robinson number four, Gibbs five, Lamb six, Genty's all the way up to seven now. Neighbors is at eight. He jumped St. Brown. Then you got Puka Nakua down to 10, Derrick Henry. Then you got McCaffrey. CMC's going up. He was at 18 not too long ago, so we're looking good so far. So strategy today, I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to stack two teams, of course. I'm a big guy on trying to stack my teams. You never know. They go off on that week. I try to get those teams with a good 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th week schedules. So usually those 7 schedules. So here we are. What did I get? Current draft. Let's see. Uh, Unfortunately, I got the ninth pick again. I'm not a big fan of the ninth pick. It's one of the worst positions. I don't like 6 through 9. I really don't. Those are my bad positions. So we'll see what we can do right here when it comes up. We already know who's going to go on those top ones. So let me go to who I already figure I'm thinking about getting. Most likely, I don't know. I might even jump CMC here because I don't think he's going to go in the first ones. Since this is not it's a live draft, but it's not a live draft because I'm recording this and then be editing all the crazy stuff out. But I'm going to give you all the important stuff into the video. So we'll see how everything goes right here. See how the draft starts out. We got 55 seconds until it starts. We got, was it Longo Witskiski, then Albino Rhino. Then we got Tyler 412, Vagabond 99, J Roulette, Spunky 3300. Then we got Wee Laxander 001, Gambly, then me. I'm at Mike is 573. Then we got Big B 14, Snot Fan. I like that Snot Fan. And then Doc 22 1980. So that's who we got into this draft so far. And we got about 9 seconds left. What I see is about to start. 3, 2, 1. There goes Chase or Barkley. Which one we going? This guy's on the clock. These are 30-second draft picks, so you know. So hopefully it'll go by quick. Hopefully we don't get anybody over here just timing out because that really lags. I'm really kind of, if you're going to be signing up for a draft, be ready. That's the way I look at it. Barkley did go first, so he went over Chase. Now Albino, let's see what he goes after. He's probably trying to decide either Robinson or Chase. That's what he's probably decided. Or he's just going to time out. Maybe he's just not on. He didn't get the notification that the draft started. So we'll figure out everything, how it's all going. And timed out with Chase. Let's see, Tyler. He's probably looking. He went Robinson. Yeah, usually your first 4 or 5 are going to go pretty much in order. And there goes Jefferson. Pretty much the ADP is going in play except for the first 2. Lamb went. He went at number 5. So you got Spunky going on right now. Spunky went and got Gibbs. I didn't think Gibbs would ever go back to me, so I wasn't really getting my hopes up. Genty went there. I was hoping Genty would, though. But that's okay. That's why you got contingency plans. Like I said, also, I wouldn't mind doing a CMC just in case he comes back and explodes like he does. You know how he does, man. 1 year injured, next year explodes, then next year he gets injured, and I am going to be able to get CMC. So I am going to go out and jump on CMC right here. I'm doing this more as a let's try and get them and everything. So I'm not. I was gonna start doing my cues, but then if for some reason I don't know, I'm kind of superstitious. Even though I know it's not a live stream draft, I'm still superstitious like that. So most people that do in the gambling world, they're superstitious whether they want to believe it or not. I mean, there's certain things that I do when I go and do my sports betting. Certain teams that I refuse to bet on, so it's all good. Neighbors just went after me with Big B, so you got Snot fan. He went and got St. Brown, which that's okay. So now I'm gonna go over to now we got someone there's 12th pick. Oh no, he didn't time. He went and got Bowers. So he didn't time out. He got him at the last second. He's probably trying to decide who do I want, who do I want. So it's okay. Now he's trying to decide who he wants on this turn. This one he might time out. Maybe he did time out. Yeah, he went Henry. He timed it. He got it right before the timeout. So Snot fans started off with St. Brown Collins. Sorry about that. All right. We got neighbors for Bigby on this first pick. What is he going to get on this second pick? With me, I'm happy with either one of these three guys that I have. I either want Thomas Jr., McConkey, or Drake London. We'll see how it goes. Just waiting. He timed out, so he ended up getting Garrett Wilson. Might have had him queued already. So now me, I get Thomas Jr. That's who I wanted. So that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm actually happy now. That makes me very good. I got McCaffrey and Thomas Jr. So my plans are trying to. I think Jacksonville has a pretty good playoff schedule. So Jacksonville and Carolina, I'm going to probably target those two teams. I really like them in the playoff schedule. So, and I actually don't mind San Fran's playoff schedule either. So A Chain went Devon A Chain. So Achien A Chain, however you want to pronounce it. I heard it both ways. So we'll go now. Uh huh. Relaxander got Allen, and then McConkey just went with Spunky. And then let's see. Jay Roulette or Roulette trying to decide what he wants. He got Lamb in the first round, so far it's going kind of normal. I've seen these drafts go this way a lot, so let's see how we gonna. Okay. Well, that goes Drake London. Then right after Vagabond, he went AJ Brown. Then Taylor went. So Tyler, he went Robinson Taylor. So he's going heavy running back so far. And then he's probably going to come back around and get a receiver, or most likely he might even try to get Lamar Jackson if he comes back around. Bucky Irvin just went. There goes one of my Qs. My guy in the queue. I like Bucky Irvin. I like his schedule for the playoffs too. Tyreek Hill. You never know which Hill's going to come out. He went Hill, Daniels. So at the turn with Longo, he went Hill, Daniels. So okay, he's trying to. He got his running back. He's got a wide receiver, and he got his hero quarterback, his hero running back, and he's going to probably work on his receivers on the next time around. He's going to probably go receiver, I think. But you never know. Right now, Albino's timed out, so he timed out with Josh Jacobs. My bad. Sorry about that. And let's see, Tyler. He's looking at. He's got Bijan and Taylor. I don't know. These guys are going right down to the wire, so it's gonna be maybe a slow draft. He went and got Scary Terry McLaren. Okay, he got himself a receiver this time. So we got two of the top three quarterbacks already gone, and we're just beginning. See, Vagabond's gonna time out. Looks like it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, he picked him. He got Kyron Williams, which I like that pick. I actually do. He's on a contract year. He's gonna play. He's gonna play. He has the ball if he wants that big contract. So Jay Rouliet got JSN. So he's going heavy on wide receiver, which JSN is a good pick. Oh, there goes Lamar Jackson. So Spunky got Lamar. So he's starting out with Gibbs, McConkey, Jackson, which is not bad. And Alexander, he went and picked up McBride. So then Higgins went. Now it's my turn. And my turn, I'm going to go Chase Brown. I like Chase Brown. So I'm going to Chase Brown. So I got McCaffrey, Thomas Jr., Chase Brown. I like that start. I do like that start. Normally don't like the ninth pick, but I'm actually having a pretty good start at this, so I'm happy with that. It's good to go. Let's see Big B's gonna time out. Let's see what does he time out with? There we go. He got Brees Hall. Good, someone I wasn't looking at. Even though I looked at him in other drafts. Oh, there goes Marvin Harrison Jr. What Snot Fan? Snot Fan went all three receivers first. So he has St. Brown, Collins, Marvin Harrison Jr., which I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have a pretty good second year. Yeah. Let's see. We got Doc over here. He went Evans. So he has Bowers, Derrick Henry, Mike Evans. Let's see how he goes right there from there. Oh, interesting. There he went Xavier Worthy. So he went Evans Worthy on the turnaround. And Snot Fan's up. So let's see what Snot Fan's about to do. Huh. Interesting. I figured he would have went. No, he went Rashid Rice. I thought he was going running back, but he's going heavy. So I see two teams that are going heavy wide receiver right off the bat. So, and then Big B, of course, he went down to he timed out last time. So I think he got his number one pick, and then now he's going to keep on time. We got DJ Moore. So now it's my turn, and I'm looking at. Let's see. I want Travis Hunter. I actually like Travis Hunter. That way I can build a stack team with Jacksonville. I think they're going to be a surprise team this year. They're going to do better. I'm not going to say that they're going to be all stars, but I think they're going to put up points. I think their defense is horrible enough where they're going to have to throw a lot. So, yeah. Now I got two of them. Hopefully I can get Lawrence later in the game. So, Gambly, let's see, what is he looking at? He's going to time out. So, he's timing out with James Cook. So, he's looking at Nakua, Higgins for receivers, and HN and Cook for running backs, which is still not bad. So when some people let their stuff time out, they're letting the computer pick their team for them. To me, that's not cool, but not everybody thinks the same as me. So, okay. Well, Alexander, he just went Adams. And I might even be saying this guy's name is different every single time just to have fun. Oh, there goes Devontae Smith. So Spunky has Gibbs, McConkey, Jackson for quarterback, and Devontae Smith. So he's going more of a even. Now let's see what Rouliet goes. He went Jalen Hurts. Kind of interesting on that one. So he went Jalen Hurts. I guess he likes that tush push, doesn't he? Oh, T Mac just went. Too bad. I was hoping T Mac would come back around, try and go real young wide receiving core. Then it goes Sutton. Too bad. Sutton's another one I like. He's good for touchdowns. Oh, Albano went another running back. He went with Mixon. Yeah, I'm not a big Mixon fan. I like him as a player, but he's injured too much for my taste. Now the turnaround. I think he's going to probably go receiver, but I could be wrong. So Longo, whatever, Witziski. I reset that last part. He looked like he's going to time out. A lot of these guys are timing out. He got DK Metcalf, which actually he got it with 2 seconds left, so that's okay. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it did actually time out, but I thought it went off at 2 seconds. So DK Metcalf and Hill. Metcalf, you don't even know who's throwing to him, so I don't like that pick. But what do I know? I haven't won one of these first place $1 million makers, anyways. I did pretty good last year. I made quite a few teams. I think it was 23% of mine went off into the second rounds. Then from there, it went 17% into the third round. And then from there, blanked out. So what am I to say? I know on the daily fantasy football ones, weekly ones, I won one. Baseball this year, I've won two $1,000 daily fantasy baseball. So daily fantasy football, I won one last year for 1,000. That was off a $1 one too. I had a team that was every single one was number one. I had the number one in each position and the number two on the running backs and receivers that day. So it was kind of crazy. So Albino went Burrow, and then Tyler went Ridley. Vagabond went Hampton, too bad. Then Chuba Hubbard went with Roliet, and then Save Flowers went with Spunky. And now we got Alexander. Let's see if he's going to time out. No, he got RJ Harvey. He should be doing good. He's in a system that's meant for him, so that's good. Kittle just went. Too bad, because that was going to be my next pick since I got CMC. So it's my turn. And I like Pickens myself. So I'm gonna go Pickens. I think he went into an excellent position over there in Dallas. So let's see. Then after me, Kenneth Walker went with Big V. So yeah. All right, let's see what Snot fan him went Godwin. So yeah, he's 5 receivers deep already. So he's looking at his 3 receivers and his flex. So he wants to make sure he got number one receivers all the way down, even though Godwin's like the number 2 on that team. So, and then after him, Doc went with Williams, Jameson Williams, which I like Jameson Williams. That's a good pick, I think, this late. With your 5th round, yeah, I like Jameson. So right now I'm at 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. Yeah. Well, Montgomery went Monty, huh? For his second running back. And Jukins went kind of early with Snot Fan for his first running back. And then Trevion Henderson. Okay, Henderson went with the Patriots. Now it's my turn. And with me, let me see. I'm on Jennings. Give me a little San Fran stack here. I think the next 10 in the board for me were all the same. So I'll go Jennings. See if I can stack a San Fran team since Kittle's already gone. But I don't know if Pearsall's going to be there when I get back. So I got to prepare for someone else maybe. So I'm okay. I've already got 4 wide receivers. Got Thomas Jr. in 1. Hunter, even though he's going to be number 2 on that team. Then I got Pickens in number 2. And Jennings. I don't know. Jennings could be 1, 2, or 3. It matters. If IU comes back, which I don't know. It's not a big Ayuk fan, but he has done good for me in the past, so I can't complain too much. So James Conner went after me, and then Judy, then Addison. Too bad. I like Addison. I was hoping he would fall a little bit more, but now we got really he went Laporta. So I figured I'm going to get my tight ends late, so I'm not too worried about it. Now Tyler's looking at, let's see, he has 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. He's probably going quarterback right now. Nope, he went Johnson. All right, Johnson, running back out of Pittsburgh, the rookie. So that's good. That's good. That leaves more spots for me because I had no desire to get him anyways. Next, I'm going to probably be looking at another wide receiver. Or run. If a good running back's still left, I might get the running back. So there goes Debo. I think Debo's going to have a good chance in Washington. He's the number 2 on the team. You got Scary Terry at number 1. There goes Olave. I love Olave. The only problem is he's just like he's just like Tua. He's a concussion away from ending his career. Unfortunately, all that talent. I like Olave. I mean, when he's on the field and he's healthy, I think he's a great player. I really do like him a lot. I would like to get him like probably in like 2 rounds from now. I would have loved to have him fall to me because then that's to me it's worth the chance. And he also got Stephon Diggs. So he got 2 injury-prone players back to back. So everybody's more power to them. That's good. Even though they're great when they're healthy. Don't get me wrong. Diggs can play when he's healthy and when he's on top. Even though the age is starting to get up there. Olave, like I said, I mean, I really do like Olave a lot. I love to have him, but I would love to have him in like another round, probably the 8th or 9th round. I would love to pick him, which he ain't really going that far anyways. But that's how I have him rated that round. So I have him rated, I think 8th or 9th round, if I remember right. I don't have my notes in front of me. I'm trying to do this one off the fly. And then goes Myers to Tyler, and then Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. He has plenty of receivers around him. So, there goes a Dunze. Too bad. Rome should have a good year, second year. Then goes Pollard. So, Pollard went to Spunky. And then Shakir. Shakir went to Waxlander. And Gamby. Who is Gamby going to take? We'll find out in a sec because I want to see who I want next. Ooh, yeah. Well, I am not happy that Pearsall got snaked for me. That really pissed me off because that's who I really, really wanted. So going down, I'm looking. We'll go good golden. I'll go golden. I like golden. So now I'm already at 5 receivers. So I got my hero running backs in CMC and Chase round. So I'm okay right there. I like it. I'm looking at bye weeks, and I'm not really getting any problems with my bye weeks. So after Golden, then Cooper Cup went to Big B. Then Aaron Jones Sr. And let's see, he can't get in the end zone last year. So let's see if he changes it up this year. If not, I'm going to try to snake Mason from him later in the draft if he's available. Well, Kelsey just went to Doc, and Doc's doing the turnaround right now. He's got 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and he's already got 2 tight ends. So, well, we'll see if Kelsey's going to play or is he going to be too busy dealing with Taylor Swift. Then he went Brian Robinson Jr. for running back on the turn, and then Hawkinson just went with Snot Fan. And then let's see who Bigby gets. Bigby has 3 running backs and 4 wide receivers. And he went Downs, too bad, because that's actually a good pick. I think Downs going to have a great year this year, so more power to him. And I'm going to go Reed. So that way I got another mini stack coming along. So I went with Jaden Reed. So if he has a bounce back year compared to last year, that'd be sweet. So I got 2 San Fran players, 2 Jacks players, and 2 Green Bay players. I think Green Bay is going to have a bounce back year. Then when Bo Nix and Kyle Murray, which I wasn't targeting neither one of them. So even though I like Bo Nix, I have him in a lot of my other leagues. I actually have, but that's because I was able to get Sutton. Now, if I was able to get Sutton earlier, I would have definitely tried to get Nix and then try to get Mims later and then Evan Ingram later. So there goes Pacheco, Spunky. Spunky has 3 running backs. He got Pacheco is one of those guys where if he bounces back, he's such a violent runner. He's a very violent runner. I mean, I love the way he plays. He plays like a Jim Brown era style of running. That's why he don't get injured because he just loves that contact. But I love him. I love him as a player. And just too bad he got injured last year. I had him. He ruined a couple of my teams. If he was there for my team last year, I probably would have been in some big money. He was the missing piece I had. I had him in the probably think 67% of my leagues last year. So he hurt me last year. Well, Swift went to J. Roulette, and then Jonnu Smith, the tight end from Miami, went to Vagabond. And then Tyler Warren, which I was hoping to get Warren about 2 or 3 rounds later. So he went 2 or 3 rounds before I thought he would to Tyler. And then Higgins. I forgot about Higgins. I think that might be a surprise, though. I think he's going to overtake Kirk if Kirk don't shell out. So I don't know, man. Kirk shells out, then Higgins stuck in that third position. So who should have took him was I think Snot Fan should have took Higgins. He had a chance to get him. Instead, he got Hawkinson. All right, and Keenan Coleman went on the turnaround. Let's see who's the second player on the turnaround for Longo. Is he going to time out, or is he timing out all the time? We'll see. We'll see. He went Stevenson. Yeah. Let's see Albino now. Right after the turnaround. These guys are kind of slow here, so sorry, I can't speed them up. You know how this is. Like I said, this is for the 2 million first place, 1 million second place. Then I'm not gonna go through the rest. Mark Andrews just went down. Let's see. That's a lot of these tight ends are going a little earlier than normal. That's okay. There's my next pick. Just went right now. Purdy. That sucks. Okay. That's okay, Tyler. I see you working there. And there goes Ayuk, which I had no desire to get him anyways for Vagabond. Now we got J Roulette. Yeah, you got Darnell Mooney. Good pick, actually. Good pick this late. There goes Trey Harris. Damn it. Spunky. Spunky being spunky over here with this team. Yeah, we'll see. Well, after Trey Harris went Najee Harris. Okay. Najee Harris going to Alexander. Gambly got Goff. That's okay because I wasn't even planning on getting no Goff. Me, I don't know, but I love this guy in college, and I'm going to go Scatable. Love Scatable. I think he's one of those guys going to be, why didn't we pick him later? Then after my Scatable went Caleb and then Justin Fields, which I wasn't going either ones. Even though I have a lot of Caleb's, I have about, I think it was 48% Caleb's on my team. So that's okay. Now I got my 3 running backs, 6 receivers. Let's see the turnarounds. He's going to be timing out. So he timed out with Justin Herbert, which is okay because I don't have nothing with Justin Herbert. And then you got Warren, Jalen Warren from Pittsburgh. He got that one quick, so he didn't time out. So, okay. Then went Tracy from the Giants, which I wasn't going to pick him anyway. So he was doing that to try to block me. It didn't work. That doesn't mean he was trying to do that. Me, let's see. I'm going to go Dak Prescott. I think if he's healthy, he's one of those, if he's healthy, he's going to put up numbers. He's got Lamb. He has Pickens, and I have Pickens, so I'm able to correlate him with Pickens. So I'll take Dak in the 10th round any day, to be honest. He's one of those boom or bust guys. He's a boom or he's a bust. Only because he gets injured. Well, we'll see. Let's see how he does this. Igbuka just went. That's a good pick this late. I like Igbuka. Pittman just went. So let's see. Got Spunky trying to decide who he wants. He has 1 quarterback, 3 running backs, 5 receivers. He's probably looking at what tight ends are out there. And he decides to get Derek May instead. So he went and got his second quarterback. He's the first one to get a second quarterback? Nope, he's the second one because Gambling went back to back with Bo Nix and Goff. So that's good. All right, let's see. See what Vagabond. Ah, Mason just went, so I can't steal Mason in the 11th round. Too bad. And Williams just went too. Let's see. Now Stroud, CJ Stroud. So he went Purdy Stroud. So I see where he's going with that. Okay. But yeah, your last two picks, actually your last four picks have been, I think, excellent. Odunze, Swift, Mooney, and Mason. I think you're doing a good job these last four picks. Even though, and actually you started off tough with those three receivers. So, and Hurts four. It's actually J.R. Roulette is actually having a very good draft. I think he has a pretty good team. Well, after Stroud, Kirk went. So let's see. Maybe the guy's trying to block him, snake Kirk away from Tyler, which I doubt. I don't even think half these people really look at trying stacking their teams. Me, I do. I look at stacking the teams because that's mostly who's going to win. So Njoku went. Too bad because I was hoping to get him in the next round or two. Yeah, I was hoping to get him in the next round or two, even though I already knew that Longo didn't have a tight end and neither does Spunky. So Spunky might be going to tight end. It might be taking one of the tight ends I want, but we will see. We will see. But who I want next? Let's see. I want to. I try to cue my guy. That's what I want next. I'm gonna cue a couple of these guys. Let me just cue them. That's it. Since I'm like two picks away. So it went. Oh, Lawrence already went. Like Lawrence, huh? For a second quarterback. Too bad for me. Oh well. Then Shaheed, I like Shaheed too. He's a big guy. He's a big 1 week great, 1 week suck, but sometimes those great happens when you need it. So Loveland went, then McCarthy's, Charbonnet, Kraft, Burden, Besh. Too bad I like Besh. For me, I am gonna go get Love though. Make sure I get my. All right, I got Jordan Love, so I got my two quarterbacks two of the four that I wanted, so that's good. Got two of the four. NTN went. I'm not a big NTN fan, so there goes my next pick. I knew I should have went tooth and first. I really did think that they were just gonna snake Jordan Love from me because they all have one quarterback. So it was either tooth or love. So they snailed it from me. They snaked them. Good job, Snot fan. I like that pick too, and I thought I was able to get away with something I didn't get away with. But that's okay. Quentin Johnson, huh? So he went Blue Johnson. Huh, Doc? Okay. Johnson's got to worry about Trey Harris up there in San Diego. I still call him San Diego. It's where I'm from originally. I'm always a San Diego Charger fan. But when it comes to fantasy football, I'm a fan of whoever's on my team. But since I have so many different teams, I probably have over 40 or 50 by now. So, there goes Mims Jr. I forgot about Mims, to be honest. Let's see. Who's Big B going to go? It's my turn. I'm going to go Kincaid. Let me get my first tight end here on the board. Since I had a couple queued there and they're gone, so It's all good. Well, I'll take Kincaid. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year this year. I really do. Let me go back on my throne a little. Relax. My favorite chair in the world right here. Call it my throne. All right, guys. Daughter just went. Had no plans on him anyways. Let's see. Well, before me was Mims and Tua, so and Kincaid that I picked, and then Goddard, and Bateman went. I was wondering if I should go Bateman, but I wanted to make sure I got my at least a decent tight end. I really do think Kincaid's gonna have a bounce back year. And Rashad Wright, Spears went. I like Spears. I think he might overtake Pollard if Pollard falters. I don't think they're going to be quick on it, but if they do, by midseason, maybe the end of the year, looking at Spears. But during this, I mean, when they're already out, they might just be playing Spears at the end. Hollywood Brown went. All right, so Hollywood Brown went to Vagabond, huh? There goes Garando or Garendo, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, yeah, then goes Pitts. Actually, I wouldn't have minded Pitts if I was able to get Penix with them. Benson, Trey Benson. There's going to be a surprise pick, I think, for people. I think Benson, if Connors gets injured, because he was all healthy all last year, was very healthy last year, so it's all good. I like Trey Benson because Connors down, Benson's going to come up. Then yeah, Leggett, which I like him, especially if I compare him with Bryce Young. Bryce Young started coming up at the end of the year after his bench, and he came back and he was really looking a lot better. Likely just went and Davis. So there goes Ferguson. Too bad because I was going to try to get Ferguson on the way back. I didn't think he was going to go anytime soon. Penix went, and then Williams, rookie receiver for New England. I was going to try to get Ferguson too. That kind of sucks since I got Dak. I already know Kraft went earlier, so I can't pair my tight ends with any of my running back or quarterbacks. I mean, or my running backs at that too. Algier just went. Let's see something. Let me go to who I still like him. I kill a couple of guys. There we go. That's my turn. I am going to go ahead and get Bryce Young. I normally go two quarterbacks, but I feel I have three quarterbacks now with Young that I believe are going to have good playing time throughout the year, and also I like all three playoff schedules. So Stafford just went, Cam Ward just went, so now here goes the run of quarterbacks now. And Doc's most likely on one of these two picks going to pick another quarterback. He's probably kind of pissed off that Stafford and Young just went. Since those are pretty much, I mean, Cam Ward, he's a rookie. You never know how rookie's going to come out. I don't know. Is he going to time out? Is he even on? Is Doc even on? McMillan, too bad. I was hoping he would fall, but that's okay. I don't even know if I had him queued anyways. I only have, I don't want him removed. I don't know why he's queued. All right. Let me see. Who else? Okay. So the last pick was okay. I see. I see. Let me go get my Dowdle. I think Dowdle's going to overtake Chuba if he falters. So since Bigsby went before me, I'll go Dowdle, and that gives me four running backs. Most likely, I'm going to go 4 or 5 running backs, and then I'm going to go heavy on a lot of young talent for wide receiver, and then maybe a couple of veterans here and there. So now it's time to start loading up on receivers. Have my 3 quarterback. I'm done with quarterbacks. Still need a tight end, which down here, let me cue a couple of these guys. There's that. Cue a couple of these guys real quick that I like. You never know. So running back right there, I like a lot. I just queued. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. There's another guy I was looking for. This guy I like a lot too. I like Giddens a lot. If Taylor goes down, Giddens the man. All right. Let's see what other guys down here I like. I always like Wicks for some reason, since he is best friends with Jordan Love. At least that's what they say. The rumor is. I like Woody Marks. If Mixon goes down, I think Marks will be able to start moving up quick. There we go. That's who I was looking for. There's another guy I really like too. So there's some guys here. There we go. Let me catch you back up since now I'm done. Stop queuing, guys. After my Dowdle went Ertz, Pierce, Allen from the Jets, Eckler, Hunt, Gesicki, Robinson from the Giants, Tillman, J.K. Dobbins. He hasn't signed with anybody yet, but most likely he might stay with the Chargers. Iovis, or Iovis, however you pronounce it, Noel, then Hopkins, Hunter Henry, Brent Strange. Too bad. There goes my next pick. Mother effer. You know how that is. Should have got him before Dowdle, but then Dowdle would have been gone. So what's the difference? I was going to get one or the other. I need the running back at the time. I still have another tight end out there. I'm only going to probably go 2 tight ends anyways. I don't believe the tight end this late. Tight end is not going to be my strength. I know that. Fryermuth win. I like Fryermuth. I don't think he has a quarterback to throw to him. So there goes that theory. Let's see who's on the clock. It's Gambly, huh? And he took Hill. So now I gotta decide who I want to go. I am gonna go Dobbs. He's one of those guys that can have a big game. You never know. And just hopefully it's during the playoffs. Since I have his quarterback now, I have Reed, I have Dobbs, I have Godin, and I have Love. So looks like I'm a Green Bay Packer fan for this team. Right? It does look that way, doesn't it? Okay. So I already have 7 receivers. Like I already said, I'm only going 2 tight ends. I'm not going to load up with a bunch of tight ends. That's a 5-6 point difference. I mean, I only get 5 or 6 points anyways. 3, 4 this low in the draft, so it's not even worth trying to get a bunch of them because to me, I think you're giving away from a lot of talented young receivers that could come up, have a big game at the end of the year. They get their shot, and next thing you know, they explode. And that tight end to me is just taking up space on your roster. So I'll get the 2, and I have, you know what, I might have to go get him just in case. Let's see everybody. See, I got one guy over here. Yeah, I'm gonna jump to get my next guy. So after I took Dobbs, I went Wright, Jamie Wright from Miami, then Shipley, Otten, Douglas from New England, and Taylor, tight end from the Jets. Palmer, Joshua Palmer. Oh, that's a good pick right there. Like I said, I am going to jump. I know I shouldn't jump. to get this guy because I probably can get him real late, but I want to make sure I get him. Now I don't have to worry about it. This guy right here started coming on at the end of the year last year. Him and Bryce Young started having a nice little connection. So I had to make sure I got him. So now I got my two tight ends. I'm not worried about tight end. I'm not going to get a third tight end. I'm not going to even worry about it. They don't have the same bye week, so that's good. Now Sam Darnold went, and Sampson. I actually like Sampson at running back for Cleveland. I just think he's in a crowded backfield there. You remember you still got Jerome Ford, and then you got Jukins. So let's see if I remember right. Jukins went kind of early to. So after Sampson, then Johnson went for Chicago. Then Keenan Allen. And there's rumors that he might not even play this year. Keenan Allen. And there goes Jerome Ford. There's Bryant just went too bad. I like Bryant. I think he's in a good situation, but I don't. I think he's number 4 or 5 on the team. I still think Troy Franklin there. I think Franklin still has that rapport with Bo Nix from college. So I think in year 2, Franklin might come up, which I needed to go look for him. Wilson's a good guy. I like Michael Wilson from Arizona. I think that's a good pick this late. And Lloyd went. I was hoping Lloyd would fall, but well, it doesn't matter because I don't think I had him queued anyways. Let's see. Let me look at my queue. Let me remove him because yeah, those are the next 3. Next 4, 5. Yeah, put him up there and then remove him. I did not want him. Yeah, okay, I can stay with that queue for right now until hopefully it doesn't get smaller. I would love to go down and roll with them. So we are at have 4 more picks. I would love to have 4 of the last of my queue. So I just took him off and he just went. So Lockett, Austin the third. Good looking having a quarterback. So everything's going okay so far. I like my team. I kind of drafted different. I wanted to draft a little bit different this time. So it's not the. I don't really have high percentages of a lot of my players. The ones I have a high percentage on actually is I have a lot of Golden. I have a lot of Scatterbo. I have a lot of Young. That's pretty much the only ones I have a lot of. Because the other guys are usually just not there for me. But I'm glad to get them this time. Royals just went too bad. And Neil, go figure that, huh? Someone looked on my keyboard, didn't they? Even though they really can't, but all right, I like Coker. Yeah, I think he's one of those boom or bust guys again. And that, plus, I could stack him with Sanders, and I could stack him with Rico Dowdle, and plus I got his quarterback, Young. So I have 8 receivers, so that's fine. Go Wicks, so I'll get my quarterback Justin, or Jordan Justin. It's Jordan Love. Get his best friend Wicks. So that's 9 receivers. Have 2 more picks. So after Coker went Johnson, Giddens. Too bad because I like Giddens. Then it went Noah Gray, Johnson, Marks. Too bad. I like Marks. So that guy did. He got both of the running backs I like. I like Woody Marks. I was talking about him earlier, and Giddens I like. Snot went before Wicks. And most Eric. Jones went. He might actually have a great year this year if he overtakes Richardson. And Walker, Tolbert. Oh, I was hoping Tolbert would fall. Because I was trying to get those guys in the last 2 rounds. I don't want to put any more Q because it seems like ever since I'm going to put them in the queue, they're gone. Yeah, go figure that. Do I have anybody even left in my queue? Probably not. Oh, I got one left in my queue. Yeah, I'm going to go with I'm not putting anybody else. Shaw. Shaw, whatever. However you pronounce his name. Sanders. Actually, that's a good pick this late. I would pick him in the next round, but still worth a shot. I mean, it's a coin flip now, anyways. Too bad James just went. I kept him on my queue so he wouldn't get picked, and he still got picked. So I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? So maybe I can go back to the queue because I just proved my theory wrong. Okay. Ollie Cord. Here's another guy I think a lot of people don't know about. He might do good. You never know. Wow, there's a guy that I want to get with my last pick. I'm really not too worried about him going ahead. There's a guy, if things work out, his playing style might work in Chicago. Let's see. Brown. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Hill. Royal. Actually, Royal was a good pickup for Seattle, I believe. Are they going to throw to their tight ends? I don't know if they're going to throw to their tight ends too much. They didn't last year, but it's new coaching staff, so you never know. And Darnold still. See, I just put that guy in my queue. I thought he could have been a nice little backup to Swift. If not, take Swift's job too. This guy better not pick who I want. Well, if it times out, I don't have to worry about it, huh? Yeah. Thank goodness. Now I got all the receivers from Jacksonville. They got an easy playoff schedule, by the way. And they get to play in the NFC South, which there's a lot of passing that can go on there. So at least for 6 games, I believe they can get a lot of passing done. Too bad I didn't have Strange. There goes Ollie Gordon the second. He started off great his sophomore and junior year in college, but senior year just fell off. I think he can get it back. Could have been multiple in his injuries and then coaching. Someone got Aaron Rodgers with the last pick. That's actually not bad because if he plays, then that's a steal. Whittington, that's actually a good pick for that late. Any injuries, then he'll do good. Not bad getting that on the last pick. So, all right, we're in the last round here. Round 20. Where's this guy gonna go? Where's Big B gonna go? Nah, he's gonna time out. He probably already off the draft and don't care. He's like, I got who I want. One Corley. All right, let's see. Now my decision. I'm gonna go with Lambert, just because he looked good in camp, and it gives me something different. Even though I like Jimmy Horn Jr., don't get me wrong. And that might have been a mistake, but not getting him, but we'll see. Okay, I should have a total of 11 receivers. And all these people probably like, why has he got 11 receivers? It's because I'm solid on running back. I got four. Pretty much, I was doing the hero running back. I just decided to get Brown so that way I can have one or the other as my hero running back. And I believe Scatterbo is going to turn into a great guy, and then Dow. So I went heavy on receivers. Most likely my flex is going to be my receivers. And that was my theory on this one. Kind of like a hero running back / a week zero running back. A zero running back usually going like 5 to 7 running backs. But my hero running back now, McCaffrey returns to form. That's great. That's what's going to help me with Chase Brown. He goes up. That's great. But like I said, I believe in my receivers. I mean, I got Thomas Jr. I believe Hunter's going to be great. Pickens, I think he's going to love it in Dallas. Jennings, I like. Golden, Reed. Reed's gonna one of those guys that gets a bunch of weeks good, and then Golden, hopefully he'll be solid. And then Dobbs, he's one of those guys. He'll like give me 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks if I'm lucky. Coker's another one. I think he's gonna have 2 or 3 weeks that are great. Wicks is one of those guys. He's gonna give you that one big game a year. And then Brown, I think Brown will be solid. And then Lambert, that's just my lottery. All right. Then after Lambert went Singletary, Ferguson, Hollins, Mitchell. Mitchell's actually a good pick for the last pick. Hunter. Hunter is actually a good pick for your last one too. Then someone did get Jimmy Horn Jr. They were thinking of it too. And then was that Tesla or Tesla? We'll call him Tesla. Just one A away from Tesla. Or it might even be pronounced Tesla. I'll have to hear it from one of these professional announcers. And what's going to be the Mr. Irrelevant? Mr. Irrelevant. Who is it going to be? Westbrook. All right, let's leave. And I'd like to say thank you for coming to the draft.